What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. The book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. This video is entitled Which Brothers Are Unredeemable? MOT told me to check out his disagreement with Angry Man on BGS's Hangout, and I did. And I wound up listening to Edward's video this morning, and it kind of referenced it. And maybe that's a conversation that we actually need to have more in depth as moving forward, is which some brothers can't be saved. I mean, we talk about the women that can't be saved and not saving some of these women and maybe also their children with them. But there are some men that we need to start with that you are unredeemable. You got to let you go. And I think that's a hard thing for us to do because, you know, even though we can cut off people like that as men, some of us want to be Captain Saver brother, and some of these brothers aren't worth it. But though we come to the agreement that everybody's not going to make it, I think the confusion comes in when you start laying down the groundwork of what are the standard of people that you just gonna leave and to build a better future. And you know, and there are loopholes. And what I mean by this is like lay it down. Like if I lay it down the groundwork, say if we say, you know, no people on drugs allowed. People that initially say yes, and then everybody who smokes weed will say no. You know, well, I just smoke weed. That's not really a drug. It's like no drug addicts, dog. You get what I'm saying? So it's a problem. You know, we talk about women a lot of the times, but you know, if we trying to build a brand, a business, or start an industry, we might brothers who can't be saved will be the skirt chasers, and the guys were like, "Well, I'm an alpha male," but now you're a skirt chaser because what have happened with you is if we started a business and created a brand or created a product, an industry. While we're at work, you'll be at work skirt chasing, and you might get this business sued to death under because you can't stop hollering at the women that we employ. And you wouldn't, you know, and your logic would be like, but I'm a man, men holler at women, and it just skipped completely past. You're not here to holler at women. You're here to get this. We're here to do this business to get this money. You holler at women when you get off. And you know, and why you trying to shit where you eat in the first place? You know, that ideology, it's a problem, right? So people like that may be unredeemable. Like you can't save cats like that because they just want to, you know, do the yada yada yada. You know, if you flashy, you might be unredeemable. And people are like, what do you mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with being flashy. It is because flashy people go out in public talking too much. If we trying to come up, the last thing we need is flashy brothers going out into the world. Yeah, look at all this money that I made doing such and such and such and such, because I'm with such and such and such and such, and we got such and such and such and such, and that's right. I'm to this and I'm to that. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody need to come to me, and it's like, why are you telling everybody everything, dog? Because you want attention so much. I mean, why are you putting everybody else at risk because you want attention? Why? You know, is that an unredeemable quality? You know, can you be written off for being like, you can't come because you're a good Samaritan? You're like, what? Yeah, because some people who are good Samaritans, they always see the best in people, and they keep bringing more people. They keep bringing, like they don't have a cutoff. So they keep taking from the resources of the group because they keep bringing in people that they see. But these good Samaritans never really take care of the people that they bring into the fold. You know, so, you know, we got room for 100 people. The good Samaritan goes out and brings back 20 people. I mean, we could just split some of the resources for these 20 people that I brought because I saw something good to them. No, how about you split your resources with them 20 people? We said we can make only got 100 people. We got 100 people. You brought in 20. Now you want the 100 to starve, to eat less because of the 20 you brought in. You unredeemable because we can't save ourselves because you keep running us thin. You know, you got to let it go. You know, overly religious, right? Is overly religious people like got to get cut off because God said, God thus said the Lord, amen, hallelujah, hallelujah, because there are a lot of religious people who are so religious they're lazy. While everybody else has to do the work, they just sitting there. I'm gonna pray on it. We gonna make it. I'm gonna pray on it, motherfucker. If you don't get your ass out here and do this work, I'm praying that the work gets done, Father. Could you get all this work done for us? Like, no, you unredeemable because you're lazy. You know, and just like lazy people are unredeemable. You know, brother, why you can't? I could do something. Yeah, you could watch everybody else do all the heavy lifting. That ain't good enough. That's unredeemable. People who scam artists or criminal minded probably unredeemable because if we try to work together, they're always going to be looking for an angle to get over on somebody, which creates a bad name for you, which creates a bad rep and so forth, you know, so on and so forth. So scam artists got to go. You're unredeemable because, you know, you're not going to bring anything positive to the group. You're just going to bring your scams, you know, and this is how some people think, you know. Rogue, like extra overly violent people gotta go because they might be so violent that they're not practical. They can't. All they want to do is fight. And if they can't fight anybody, if they don't have an enemy outside, they're gonna have an enemy within. So they're gonna fight with anybody until they burn everything down. That's unredeemable. Like you got to get cut off because I can't believe you're gonna cut me off. I'm gonna kill everybody. I know. That's why we gotta cut you off because if you don't kill somebody outside, you're gonna kill somebody inside, and you just can't just. You don't understand the difference between defending and, you know, being an aggressor. You know, you just gonna go in every day. So it's a problem, right? Is that unredeemable? And I was thinking about it in this way, like, say what I said earlier, like you get a spot where you get a patch of land and you get 100 people. Like I was talking about earlier. And family, friends, you know, people you know. But before you know 200 people. But there's certain people that you like, now you got to cut down the team because you like, I need people who can work and people who can keep us keep a low profile and keep us productive. And you know your certain family and friends of yours that will go out of their way to put a bullseye on you. So I look at it like that's the type of brothers you got to cut off. The ones that go out of their way to put a bullseye on you. The type of people that you got the land, you off to yourself, you building, and they got to drive to the next town to stun on everybody who's starving. Yeah, woo! Girl, y'all want to hang out with me? I'm balling right now. Yeah, I live all the way out there in the country with these other people, man. It's cool, man. You know, we got everything. Y'all can't have none because we out here balling on you niggas. Yeah. You better not come by because we got guards on the east. It's free on the west to come by. The south, are we looking for you? North, we ain't gonna see it coming. But I got so much money, it don't matter. Like that type of person, you can't. You know they're going in. Nah, they're gonna get us killed. You know what I'm saying? The person that's greedy and wants to take and eat everything for themselves and hoard everything for themselves and starve other people just because they're selfish. Like, can't do that. Like, we have to, the type of people who create conflict because they figure out of the conflict we could get rid of them and I can get their stuff. It's a plan. You got to get all of those type of personalities. Got to go. You know, the people with addictive personalities. Because I just got issues and I'm trying. I can't help it. I didn't mean it to fuck up everything, but I just need some help. You can't have that. Can't have mentally weak people like that. You just can't have it. And it's fucked up, but a choice gonna have to be made, because in some instance, us as black men, we want to save all of our brothers, but we know good and hell well, everybody can't be saved. And some of the very people that you want to fight for to save, that we want to fight for to save, are some of the people that's going to bring us down. And then we can't explain to the group why we went down, because you're only strong as your weakest link. But we are addicting, we're hitching ourselves to a bunch of weak links because we don't want to make somebody feel bad. And it's like, we ain't got the time for that. We don't have the time for that. I hope people get what I'm talking about right now. So if you do, thanks. If you don't, I get it. Bye.